this week's edition of the Replay Sun High School Sports Show. I'm Sam Davis of the Sun. It's playoff time for every fall sport, and this week we've got postseason highlights for football, field hockey, and soccer. You'll also meet both of this week's athletes of the week later in our show. But we begin today with our Toyota highlights, and we start with football. Saturday at Gilman, the number 2 Greyhounds hosted number 4 McDonough in the 89th meeting of these two schools. More than just bragging rights were on the line between these two longtime rivals. A Gilman win would give the Greyhounds a league title outright. A McDonough win would mean Gilman would have to share the title with McDonough and possibly number 3 Loyola. Gilman leads the overall series 52-31-5, but McDonough won last season's game 10-6. All right, out to McDonough to Gilman Field, 40,000 fans on hand, including McDonough coach Don DeMico. His offense is going real well early in this game. They're hitting on all cylinders with big quick hit plays like this from quarterback Tim Brando, Darius Haywood-Bay. Here next you're going to see Brando with a little bit of a delayed handoff here to Brent Holmes. And again, that Loyola, that McDonough offense is working real good early on, building up a 21-0 lead. Gilman coach Biff Poggi on the sidelines trying to figure out what's going on with this game down 21-0. He turns to running back Sean Price, who gets in here for this TD, and Gilman gets in the game. He trailed 21-7. Price had 4 fumbles on the day, but also ran for 172 yards and 4 touchdowns. Again, right here at Price, and getting in for the touchdown, a short TD run, and Gilman gets back in it, down 21-14. McDonough holding a 24-21 lead in the fourth quarter, and Price scores his 3rd TD of the day to make it 28-24 with 5:41 left. McDonough gets it back late deep in Gilman territory again after another Price fumble. The Eagles are going to try 3 straight screen plays here. Watch as Tim Brando each time to Brent Holmes, 3 straight times. Every time Gilman defender Brian Carroll comes up to make the stop. Here's the last one right here. Watch him on this sideline here, Carroll. Good tackle. Gilman holds on to win this game, 28-24. The Greyhounds win the MIAA title outright. Their 6th title in the last 8 seasons. Gilman fans storming the field. Gilman coach Biff Poggi gets some hugs from his players. Showed a lot of heart coming back on 21-0 second quarter deficit to win this game. More football. Last Friday, Coach Pete Pompey's Evanston team continued the second half of the season surge with an upset over Patterson to get the coach who is retiring this year after 31 seasons to the playoffs. Friday night, the Red Storm would need a miracle to keep Pompey's coaching career alive for another week. In the North Region semifinal, they faced top-ranked and unbeaten Hereford. The Bulls in the playoffs for the 9th straight season and won state titles in 1997, 2001, and 2002. A lot of rain coming down Friday night. Some state playoff games ended up being postponed. See Hereford coach Steve Turnbull there with 105 career wins, 14-5 in the postseason. Shot at Evans coach Pete Pompey. Calling it quits after 31 seasons, 221 wins. Good defensive job by Hereford in this game. You see Evanston quarterback Sean Logan on the pass here to Corday Bethel, who's tackled by Brian Smith. Good defense there. Evanston held to just 76 yards of total offense. Again, Logan back to pass. This time he gets intercepted by Matt Jones. And Jones, a nice running play here, brings it way back. He's going to get it deep into Evanston territory. And from there, the Hereford offense goes to work. Watch Hereford quarterback Andrew DePaula here. On this next play, he's going to hand off to Ryan Asper. Ryan Asper is going to go around, bounces outside here for the 20-yard TD. And Hereford is off and running with a 7-0 lead. Now, if you're a Pete Pompey coach team, you know this team's going to come up with some offense sooner or later. Watch here on this great catch by Kenny Briggs here from Evanston. Tremendous throw and a catch here. Gets him close to the end zone, but not quite in. Evanston, the very next play, Sean Logan fumbles the ball. That's recovered by Hereford. Hereford mixing it up a little bit on offense. Watch this running play here to exchange a handoff. DePaula to Corey Smith, who hands to Alex Buck. He goes 46 yards for the TD and a 14-0 Hereford lead. The Hereford offense just starting to churn right here. Hereford again. Watch this play, multiple handoffs. DePaula to 46 into Alex Buck again, and he's in for the touchdown. Hereford leads at 28-0. 236 yards on the ground for Hereford. 5 touchdowns. Hereford goes on to win this game, 35-0. And Hereford 11-0. They'll meet Eastern Tech or Poly next week in a region final game. Evanston finishes the season 7-4. You see Pete Pompey getting some kind words there at the end from the Hereford coach Steve Turnbull. Friday at Old Mill, there was no secret what the unranked Wildcats had to do to have any chance of advancing to the East Region Final. Number 8 Old Mill standout junior running back Ryan Callahan ran for 341 yards the last time these two teams met. That was just 1 yard shy of tying the Anne Arundel County record for rushing yards in a game. And the Patriots posted a 49-28 win in that game. Callahan wasn't slowed down a bit, finishing the regular season as just the third player from the county to run for 2,000 yards in a season. Old Mill coach Mike Marcus here. 0-7 in the playoffs for Old Mill teams. Sloppy play on both sides of the game. Watch here as Arundel with the ball. Nick Palmer, the quarterback, he gets sacked and he fumbles. Brian Jansen recovers it, takes it to the Arundel 20. But the Patriots can't capitalize because watch here on the very next play. Old Mill, remember this game featured 9 turnovers. Here, Old Mill standout running back Ryan Callahan. He bobbles the toss, and Arundel recovers the fumble. And finally, one of these teams gets some offense scoring, and it's Arundel this time. The Wildcats, watch this on a deep play here. You're going to see Palmer. He's going to connect with Bill Johnson. And this one goes for 66 yards. Nice throw, nice catch here. Good run at the end of the play. It goes for 66 yards. For 61 yards, it makes it 16-16. That's the second time those two hooked up in the game for a long touchdown. He also had a 66-yarder early in the game. Old Mill doing a great job against Ryan Callahan, who had 341 yards the first time they played. But this time they can't stop him. He ran for 102 yards in the game. 10-yard touchdown run around here. He gets around the end. And that's why he's over 2,000 yards for the season. He takes that pitch, goes in. Old Mill takes the lead 23-16. They take the lead for good. All right. Old Mill wins that game 29-16. Old Mill now 10-1. They're going to be Broadneck or Patuxent in a region final next week. Arundel finishes the season at 7-4. Stick around. We're going to be back with more here on the Replay Sun High School Sports Show. Up next, our athletes of the week. And later, as I said before, highlights from the state semifinals in boys soccer and field hockey and the IAAM Girls Soccer Championship. Stick around.
Brought to you by your Toyota dealer. With 17 different models, with more choice and better value. Toyota, moving forward.
The 2005 Toyotas are miles ahead of the rest. With advanced technology vehicles like Prius and with outstanding values on a great selection of fuel-efficient Toyotas. You'll be miles ahead with Corolla with EPA estimated 41 miles per gallon highway and now with 500 cashback from Toyota. Or lease a Corolla CE for $169 a month for 36 months with $1,800 due at signing. If you want value, then you want to see all the 2005 Toyotas. They're miles ahead of the rest.
This is the operating room of the future at the University of Maryland Medical Center, where renowned surgeons are working with leading technology companies to bring medicine into the 21st century. Here, the largest of heart surgeries are being performed through the smallest of holes. Doctors are performing cardiac microsurgeries once thought impossible. And it's all happening here, where the future of medicine is just around the corner. University of Maryland Medicine, the miracle of it all.
There it is. The one from Cars.com.
So you take them everywhere?
Huh? Yeah, I hired them for the day. Big moment, you know.
Finding the car you want feels pretty good. Cars.com can help. Research, locate, even contact a dealer. Find the right car for you. Cars.com. Find Cars.com through BaltimoreSun.com. Your local car connection.
The marriage was built to last. You're so awesome. But the house was built too small.
This is kind of awesome.
How long are we here?
For 1 year, Sparks will thrive.
It is not awesome.
I just want to make an omelet. Are you kidding?
The drama will be real, but it won't save you any money on car insurance.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Why haven't you called Geico?
Let's meet this week's athletes of the week. This week's female athlete of the week is Ashley Myers, a senior striker on the John Carroll soccer team. Ashley had 2 goals and an assist to lead the top-ranked Patriots over number 3 Institute of Notre Dame in a 3-0 win last Sunday. The win gave John Carroll the IAAM A Conference Championship and capped a perfect 21-0 season. Our male athlete of the week is Dunbar running back Nathan Irby. Irby, a senior, rushed for 408 yards and scored 5 touchdowns to lead the Poets to a 50-14 win over Forest Park to clinch the Baltimore City Division I championship. It was Dunbar's first title since 1999. Only 3 players in state history have rushed for more yards in a single game than Mr. Nathan Irby. Nathan and Ashley, welcome to Replay.
Hi.
All right. Ashley, let's start with you, and let's talk about that John Carroll soccer program. What a great season you guys had. You go 21-0. You win the IAMA Conference Championship with a big 3-0 win last Sunday over IND. You scored two. You're big in that game with 2 goals and 1 assist. Talk to us a little bit about that game and just, your team's performance was awesome in that game, winning 3-0, but you were also just outstanding in that game. You had a hand in every goal. Talk to us about the game and why you were so fired up for it.
I think after last year, the loss definitely made an impact on me. The whole way to the field, I was thinking about the last 4 seconds of last year and how I wanted to walk off the field feeling differently this year. So, we had a talk, like we talked for every day at practice, and every girl knew that we needed to come out and everyone needed to win their position.
Okay, let's take folks back a little bit. When you talk about the loss in last year, you're talking about NDP. You guys lost in the championship game to them. I think it was a double overtime, like 5-4, and it occurred like the winning goal came in the last 4 seconds of the game. But that team, you returned a lot of players from that team. I think you only lost like 2 starters. So you guys came back as a favorite, certainly to be a factor in the IAMA conference this season, but maybe even more than a factor to get back to the championship game. I'm just curious, how did you guys manage to not trip over your expectations? So many times you see good teams that have all the players there, but they just trip over their expectations. You guys didn't do that. Not only winning the championship, but going unbeaten, the first team ever to do that in the IAM. Talk to us about how you guys managed to stay together and do that.
Well, I think we talked a lot about that we wanted to be a great team, and in order to be a great team, we had to take every game and take one day at a time, and especially 1 minute at a time. But we have great coaches. Our coaching staff talked to us after every game and, told us that we needed to enjoy the moment and the win, but we also needed to look forward and look at the next game and what we had to do to win that one.
It almost seemed like in a championship game you guys were sort of ripe for an upset because, you guys were hitting on all cylinders heading into the championship game, but you took on an IND team that came in as the number 6 seed in the tournament, but had knocked off number 2 and number 4 ranked in the area on their way to getting to the championship. Did you guys talk to each other a little bit before the game about, hey, let's not get too fired up and think that this is not a good team because of their ranking and things like that?
Yeah, but it was a championship, and
right. How do you get fired up for a championship, right?
Right, and I think everyone knew that no matter who we were going to play, they were going to be good, and we couldn't take anyone for granted, and that we needed to come out and play.
Right. Okay, Ashley, you've got to make you made your college decision already. You're a senior. You've made your college decision already. You've chosen Penn State to go and play soccer. Tell us a little bit about that program and why you chose that program.
Penn State's it's a really good program. They're ranked 3rd in the nation right now, and I've had a really good rapport with the head coach, Paula Wilkins. I've known her since I was probably about 13, and the other coaches I really liked as well there, Tim and Michael, and I seem to really like the team and just the whole campus and the whole Penn State environment.
Okay, and you're a forward right now. Do you anticipate you'll play the same position at Penn State?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, let's move on to Nathan. Let's talk about your performance against Forest Park in the game that won the city championship, last regular season game, won the city championship for you guys. 408 yards and 5 touchdowns against Forest Park. 408 yards, that would be good for any team's rushing offense, but you did it in one game against Forest Park. What had you so fired up against that team?
Well, to come so close last year to win the city championship and fall short, which motivated me was we had it right there in our grass.
You guys took care of business with it.
Yeah.
Now, Dunbar football, you guys are 10-1. You actually, on Saturday, you played Forest Park again. This time, you beat up on them 65-6. I'm not sure what it is you guys have against Forest Park, but you beat them 65-6. You got 120 yards, 2 touchdowns. They didn't play the whole game, so you guys were able to pull you out a little bit, rest you up for the rest of the games. Talk to us about this Dunbar team this year and this mission that you guys are on. You lost in the state semifinals last season, but you seem like you're well on your way back to the state finals this season.
Well, we returned a lot of players from last year, a lot of veterans that's eager to win. So we set out one model, which is one team, one vision, no division, which means we play as a team. We had one goal, which is win the state championship, and let nobody get in our way.
Okay. Actually, the same thing I asked Ashley. Again, a team that made it to the state semifinals last year. You guys only lost a couple of starters. You returned mostly all of that team, a really good team. Again, how do you manage to not trip over the expectations of the team?
Well, we came to every game looking as we were underdog, and we played. So we wouldn't play down to our competition.
Right.
Took 1 quarter at a time, 1 minute at a time. Every touchdown at full touchdown.
Okay. Like Ashley, you're a senior. You do have to make a college choice soon. Any leading candidates for you to continue your education and your football career?
Yes, I'm highly interested in Marshall University.
Marshall University.
Yeah.
Okay. Any others out there that might be a possibility?
Penn State, West Virginia, Virginia Tech, and Syracuse.
Okay. Do you think you'll remain at running back at whatever college you attend?
I hope so.
All right, great. All right, Ashley, Nathan, thank you both for being here. Nathan, Ashley, your season is done, so we don't have to wish you luck, but congratulations. Nathan, good luck to you guys as you head on in the state football playoffs. All right.
Thanks.
All right, great. Stick around. We're going to return with highlights of state boys and girls, state boys soccer and field hockey semifinals, and that IAMA girls soccer final that Ashley starred in. So stick around. We'll be right back.
The 2005 Toyotas are miles ahead of the rest with advanced technology vehicles like Prius and with outstanding values on a great selection of fuel-efficient Toyotas. Get $500 cash back from Toyota on any 2005 4Runner or lease your 4Runner for $289 a month for 36 months with $19.99 due at signing. Get a great deal on an 8-passenger Sequoia or go for a RAV4 with outstanding fuel economy. If you want value, then you'll want to see all the 2005 Toyotas. They're miles ahead of the rest. At the University of Maryland Medical Center, acclaimed neurologists and neurosurgeons are treating advanced Parkinson's disease with a revolutionary new procedure. In the operating room of the future, surgeons will navigate the deepest regions of the brain to provide major symptom relief with minimum side effects. Soon it will happen here, where the future of medicine is just around the corner. University of Maryland Medicine, the miracle of it all.
So, here's the MoneySongCars.com. It's silver with alloy wheels and a bed liner. Indy 5, man. Up high. Can you wiggle it? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And sorry, we'll work on it. Finding the car you want feels pretty good. Cars.com can help. Research, locate, even contact a dealer. Can you bird it? Can you do the bird? Find the right car for you. Cars.com. Find Cars.com through BaltimoreSun.com. Your local car connection.
So, what do you think? In the time it takes to take out the trash, you could save hundreds on car insurance. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Let's get campy.
New clothes are fun, but they won't save you money on car insurance.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Why haven't you called Geico?
In this week's Villa Julie, for the record, our honors go to Old Mill running back Ryan Callahan. Not once but twice this season as Ryan racked up 341 yards in a game. That still puts him 1 yard short of his school and the Anne Arundel County single-game rushing record. Record of 342 yards in a game belongs to Old Mill's Brad Shed Mayweather in a 41-26 win over Arundel in 2002. Mayweather set the record on 30 carries. Mayweather is now playing for the University of Arkansas, Hind Bluff. All right, back to our highlights. This week's top girls soccer game featured number 1 John Carroll trying to complete a perfect season by winning the IAAMA Conference Championship game last Sunday at Mount Washington Field. Standing in the way of the Patriots in a 21-0 record was number 13 IND, this year's Cinderella team. IND was already working its way up the top 15 poll with 1-0 upsets over number 2 Notre Dame Prep and number 4 Spalding to reach the title game. Shot there of IND coach Jay Sable. Great job by him this year. John Carroll making it happen early with defense. Melissa Gomes steals the ball, and it's off the chest of Ashley Myers, and freshman Allison Curry scores a goal, so John Carroll takes a 1-0 lead, and the Patriots would never relinquish that lead. Coming up next, we're going to see Ashley Myers, this week's Athlete of the Week, by the way, with some fancy footwork here for the All-Metro forward. Watch here, she's going to cross by 3 defenders. There's Myers, number 2 there with the footwork, getting by 3 IND defenders there to get in the clear, and she drills that goal to give John Carroll a 2-0 lead. They're up 2-0 late in the first half. The young spectator, hope you someday be like uniform number 2 here. You see in slow motion, Ashley Myers looping one over the goalie's head. And that's it. John Carroll now up 3-0 in the second half. Myers, a senior All-Metro player, finishes with 2 goals and 1 assist in this game. Final score, John Carroll 3, IND nothing. John Carroll, remember last year, lost 5-4 to our NDP in double overtime in the championship game. This season, they go a perfect 21-0. First team ever in the history of the IAAMA conference to go unbeaten. But hats off also to IND. They started as number 6 seed in this tournament and make it to the finals. They finished the season 15-7-1. You see the presentation here of the IAAM trophy to John Carroll and their coach, Gary Lynch and his team. Great job. Excellent job at 21-0. All right, on to our boys soccer. State soccer semifinals were held on Friday and Saturday. One of the best matchups was on Saturday at Tuscarora High in Frederick. It featured unbeaten and number 2 Boston against number 4 River Hill in a Class 3A matchup. Boston came in at 18-0 with 15 shutouts and just 3 goals allowed this season. River Hill came in at 13-1-1 with 8 region titles and 4 state titles in the last 9 seasons. Take a look there. A shot to the Boston fans. Their team has been to the state semifinals 11 times, with one title shot of Boston coach Chris Hoover, shot of Irby Hill coach Bill Starrett. Great defense by Boston goalie Andrew Tress early on. He had 4 saves in this game. You see him going high there to get the save. Matt Moss of River Hill also good to go with 7 saves. Boston outshot River Hill 12-7. But there you see the only goal of the game. River Hill's Justin White kicking the ball inbounds. He gets it over the head of Andrew Tress. The only goal of the game. River Hill goes on to win this game 1-0. River Hill improves to 14-1-1. Boston finishes at 18-1. River Hill advances to the state 3A final next week, where they will meet Severna Park. Severna Park also won 1-0 on Saturday down in Bethesda Chevy Chase on Joey Maragui's goal with 51 seconds left in double overtime. River Hill, Severna Park in the state championship next week. All right, the state finals for field hockey are set for Monday and Tuesday at the University of Maryland. Last Tuesday in the state semifinals at South River High, number 1 Severna Park took on number 14 CM Wright in a Class 3A matchup. The unbeaten Falcons and longtime coach Lil Shelton are trying to stay on track to add to their record 14 state titles. Shot of the Severna Park team lining up there. There's a fan trying to keep warm in cold edged water. And right off the bat, you're going to see Abby Horn score the first goal for Severna Park. They're up 1-0 midway through the first half. That's Horn's 18th goal of the season. But CM Wright not going to go away in this game. Watch out for this inbound pass to Laura Snell. She scores it and ties it at 1-1. A little later, it looked like the Mustangs had taken a 2-1 lead. Watch here's Aaron Lally is going to pass to Mary Waller, who scores the goal, but the officials say no goal. If you watch the goal moved a little bit there. The defender pushed it. Coach claimed that the defender pushed the goal back. You're going to watch this play again in slow motion, and it looks like it's going to look like, watch slow motion here. The ref says that the ball went over the goal, but went over the line, but did not get into the goal. The coach claimed that the goal was pushed back, and that was the reason no goal. Still 2-1 Severna Park. Severna Park coming back again. Abby Horn here with her 24th assist. I'm sorry, this is CM Wright here with his 24 assists. And to Sam Price with the goal. Severna Park is up 2-1 in the second half. Now we come back to CM Wright again with the goal. Sarah Baxter passes it in to Mary Waller for the goal. And CM Wright again refusing to go away. They even it up at 2-2. But Severna Park is so tough. You don't get that way. You win 14 state titles, you play tough games, and this is what good teams do in tough games. Severna Park in the final minute, Jill Puffenberger shoves it over to Kim Crowell. Watch Kim Crowell here. Her shot glances off the pad of the goalie into the goal. Severna Park takes a 3-2 lead with 36 seconds left. That's it. Severna Park goes on to win 3-2. Severna Park will meet Bethesda Chevy Chase for a 3A title game Tuesday at 8 p.m. And the title rematch from last season, which was won by Severna Park 3-1. Bethesda Chevy Chase has 12 titles. Severna Park again with 14 titles. That's going to be a pretty good matchup. Other area teams to make it to the state field hockey semifinals are Glenelg and Hereford. They're going to meet in the 2A title game Monday at 6 p.m. South River meets Whitman in a 4A game Monday at 8 p.m. Tuesday at 8 p.m. again at the University of Maryland. All right, stay with us. We'll be back with some final thoughts here on the Replay Sun High School Sports Show.
Toyota trucks are miles ahead of the rest. Like Tacomas and Tundras with a history of higher resale value and a reputation for rugged dependability. And now, you'll be miles ahead with $1,000 cash back from Toyota on any 2004 Tacoma while they last. Any 4x2, any 4x4. Or hurry in now for $1,500 cash back from Toyota on any 2004 Tundra, including powerful V8s and hot-selling double cabs. If you want want value, these last chance savings on Toyota trucks will put you miles ahead. There's a cancer center in Maryland that's leading the way in the fight against cancer. Here, specialists take a minimally invasive approach to treatment so patients can get on with their lives. And researchers and physicians are working together to give individuals the most advanced treatment options, some of which are only available here, where hope is a way of life. The University of Maryland Greenebaum Cancer Center.
There it is. The one from Cars.com.
So do you take them everywhere?
Yeah, I hired them for the day. Big moment, you know?
Finding the car you want feels pretty good. Cars.com can help. Research, locate, even contact a dealer. Find the right car for you. Cars.com. Find Cars.com through BaltimoreSun.com, your local car connection.
Honey, does this make me look fat?
You betcha.
In the time it takes to pull out the sleeper sofa, you could save hundreds on car insurance. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Can your glue do this or this? Wonder Glue can, but it won't save you any money on car insurance.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Why haven't you called Geico?
For results from all of this weekend's playoff action or schedules for next week's playoff games and anything else you want to know about high school sports, go to the Sun's website at BaltimoreSun.com. And if you'd like to contact us here at the show, you can email us at replay@BaltimoreSun.com. All right, as we leave this week's show, thanks for watching, by the way. As we leave this week's show, we want to give you some hot shots. Our Baltimore Sun photographers have been out all fall taking some still shots of high school sports. Here's a look at them as we sign off for this week's show. We'll see you next week.